The squirrel was magic!
Does this goddamn song ever end?
Oh, shit. Start off the show right. Fucking technical difficulties. What's up, everybody? TJ here. I am your host, as always. Welcome to Heckles and Horror. We are having technical difficulties with our TV because it's a huge piece of shit. And just throw that out there right now. It's probably going to give us problems all night because I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. It's going bad. That's what it is. It doesn't like me. Apparently it worked fine for Corey all night long last night, but as soon as I get here, it's like, fuck this shit.
That's been on the whole time since you've been, like, before you...
And then as soon as I get here, it's just like, meh, I'm done. I'm done with this. Anyway, like I said, I am TJ. Welcome to Heckles and Horror. Thank you for tuning in. Andrew's hand. As always, I'm joined by my off-screen, always unseen counterpart, Andrew Moore. Very few people know what he looks like. Have seen him in person. ask Brandon and he'll tell you he looks like a bitch. But Duck T-Blow. What?
No, that's Jack.
Jack, you're a fucking idiot. Learn to work your goddamn phone.
He said fuck T-Blow.
T-Blow. He's a fucking idiot. God damn it. You're a dumbass, Jack. Anyway, alright, so first off, before we get into the show's topics for the night, I do want to say that a couple things that I do want to say. This past Saturday, this past Saturday, I went down to Shelbyville, Kentucky to meet up with Tori Jones, Cheyenne Gordon, a bunch of cast and crew, Sean Burkett, a bunch of other cast and crew members for Tori's upcoming Wicked One. Jack was there too. Because he's playing the title character, the Wicked One. He's playing the character, the Wicked One. Went down there to Shelbyville, met a lot of the cast and crew. We did like a photo shoot and did shot the Indiegogo video and all that stuff. And we shot a really cool. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Can you fuck?
Yeah, I can.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay. I was gonna send that to you, but I completely forgot. But we shot a little teaser trailer, a small little teaser for the upcoming Wicked Ones film that we're shooting next year. Unseen, we seen his picture. That counts, right? Yeah, but I'm talking about like seen in person. Like he's a very mysterious man, a mysterious man of mystery. Wow. But
That was on
yeah.
Instagram, wasn't it?
Do what?
Instagram.
Yeah, it was on. I posted it on Instagram, and then it's also on like Facebook. But I was gonna send Andrew the teaser that we shot, like the teaser file to him so that we could show it tonight. But I completely forgot. I'm like your biggest fan. See ya. What? All right, Jack. See ya. Sticks around for his does a little cameo appearance, and then he just leaves. Do what?
I don't look that off.
Who plays the Wicked One? I already said that, Jack. Listen to the show. Listen. Get your goddamn shit together. Anyway, though, we shot
Fuck
a little
off, Jack.
teaser
This is
trailer
my
on-
thing. Get your own goddamn thing. Blah, 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 blah.
It said fuck off, Jack. This is my own goddamn
Oh, did it? I didn't even hear it.
It was because I had it muted 'cause I'm trying to find that video.
But anyway, we shot a little teaser trailer for Wicked Ones, and it turned out really good. It's just a little snippet. I think that we shot more than what is shown in the video that I'm going to show. We shot more, but brought to you by Holliston and Fago. Oh, God damn it. Yep, you're goddamn right. Holliston represent. And Fago's delicious, so fuck off. Anyway, we shot more of the video than what is actually shown, but I believe that Tori is planning on releasing the full trailer, the full teaser, on Thursday when the Indiegogo campaign launches. Sean sent me the full teaser. God damn, it fucking turned out good. But yeah, as soon as Andrew is ready, we'll show the teaser. It's only like 25, 30 seconds long. We'll show that. It's a movie that I'm really fucking excited for. And then after that, I have a couple of announcements in regards to Wicked One. So, are you ready?
Can't find it.
What are you on? Are you on my page or whose page are you on?
Wicked One. I thought it would be there.
Go to my page. It'll show. Because I know I put it's like right toward the top too. He's looking for it now. I know that it's somewhere. It's just got lost in the shuffle, I think. Talk about good movies that Danielle has never seen. Yeah, boom, Danielle. Here we go with previews. Hey, I think I'm going to talk about some stuff tonight that I think Brandon likes. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm sure that he doesn't like the entire series, but I know that he likes at least a couple of them. A couple of the movies. I don't even know if everybody has seen. I know Rob was really excited. Rob should be showing up soon to chime in because he was really looking forward to tonight's episode because he's a big fan of the Wrong Turn series, apparently, which I didn't know that going into it. So yeah.
I'm ready to go.
You found it?
Yeah.
Right. So here is the small little teaser trailer that we shot over the weekend for Wicked Ones. It was a good time. It was a lot of fun. We got some really cool shit. The location that we shot in was fucking awesome. It was fucking amazing. So we'll go ahead and show this real fast, and then, like I said, I have a couple of announcements in regards to Wicked Ones, and then we will move on with the show. So here we go. I got it. Ready? Oh shit.
Welcome to my world.
Okay. I was fucking with the TV. I didn't even what size is your shirt, TJ? Why do you want to know? It's 3X. No video.
What?
Paul said no video. I've only seen one Wrong Turn, so blow me. I've seen one. That counts. But there are 6, Danielle. There are 6. Don't talk about Danielle.
Did it not show? Ask him if it showed.
Did the video show, Paul? I don't know. I didn't see it because the TV fucked up again. So this episode's all kinds of fucked up already. No video. Off to a rocking start, guys. Good job, Andrew.
Andrew needs to get his goddamn shit together.
Well, wow.
That was super echoey.
What was echoey?
Nothing's going off right.
I don't know what's going on tonight. Tonight has started off not good. So, hashtag fail. We're failing in front of millions. Not millions, just 10. The tens and tens of TJ's fans. So yeah. Anyway, while Andrew's figuring that out, let's just move on into the show because we need to do what he said. It shouldn't take long. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and make my shirt, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about, Jack? I have no idea what you're even talking about.
It's because it's Halloween.
He asked what size it was for. I don't know. Jack's an idiot. Anyway, couple of announcements. No, we only had audio, no video. That's what it was. Only audio, no video. So anyway, couple of announcements. I'm just gonna make these announcements while he's getting this video figured out. But first and foremost, as everybody knows, I know the people, especially the people that worked on Don't Fuck in the Woods, and then I know that I've talked about Don't Fuck in the Woods on the show, but for those of you that don't know, Andrew was camera assistant camera on Don't Fuck in the Woods, and also on Cinematic Reality as well. He was assistant camera. Probably one of the best crew members I've ever worked with on any film set, and Holliston pulled its sponsorship for this shit. Adam wouldn't do that to me, Danielle. Drunk on Tuesday.
The TV's fault this time.
Yeah, it was the TV. This TV is all jacked up. But anyway, Andrew is probably is the best crew member that I've ever worked with. And when I was down in Shelbyville with Tori and everybody on Saturday, I asked Tori if it would be cool if I brought Andrew on, and Tori said, yes, that would be cool. So, first announcement is that Andrew Moore is now officially part of the crew for Wicked Ones, and I'm really excited about that because Andrew is a fucking workhorse when it comes to being on set, and I couldn't ask for anybody better to be assistant camera. So, Andrew, I'm very glad that you're going to be on Wicked Ones. So, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Go like, yes!
Yes! There you go. So, that's the first announcement. Secondly, secondly, the second announcement is, what was the date? Hold on, bear with me. Secondly, the second announcement is when I was also down there, 16th. When I was also down there in Shelbyville with Tori, me and Tori were talking, and he said, he asked me, when the hell am I going to be on the show? So we started talking about it, and we figured out that apparently Tori has a week off in a week's vacation in October. So on October 16th, as it stands right now, on October 16th, the plan is, I didn't tell you about this, did I? Oh, did I? Well, fuck. I was hoping to surprise you too, but oops. Anyway, on October 16th, Tori Jones is going to be driving up to be on the show too. So I'm really excited about that. We'll probably talk about a lot of shit in regards to honestly, to tell you the truth, he's the biggest Halloween fan that I know, so chances are a lot of Halloween talk will be on that episode. A lot of his most recent movie, Angel, we'll probably talk about that, and Wicked, the upcoming Wicked Ones, we'll probably talk about that. So I'm excited to have Tori on. I'm really getting into this whole having guests and shit on. Like, having guests and shit is on is awesome. Yeah. And another thing is, I see Rob is here also. Wasn't he?
Yeah, he is. Right there. Go
Andrew. Oh, go Andrew. Okay, I see it. Yeah, so Rob Collins is here too. I know Andrew was talking to Rob earlier, and I guess Rob had asked about being on the show, or you guys were talking about it. I want to get in touch with you probably tomorrow at some point, or maybe even after we get done with the show. But Rob, I do want to get in touch with you and go and talk about some shit in regards to having you and Steven on, because you and Steven, I definitely want to have on within the next 3 or 4 episodes, if we can figure out like a topic. Like, I'll talk to you after the show. But yeah, Rob and Steven, I'm definitely going to have on. Tori Jones is going to be on at some point. Who else? I might even have Brandon and Danielle on again at some point, because they were fun too. Maybe we can have Andrew make an appearance, but like we were talking, just Wilson you the whole time. Just have you sit right here with the laptop next to you. That'd be awesome. That'd be the shit.
That would be.
So anyway, thought I was your favorite crew member. Brandon, you are also another one of my favorite crew members. I just meant like assistant camera wise. Like, yeah, I've never had an AC on a film before until
I came back.
Yeah, until Cinematic Reality, I guess. I guess that was the first time. Oh shit, you have the guy who can't get videos to play as your camera guy.
I'm
yeah,
assistant.
Yeah, he's assistant camera. I'll be camera. Andrew is just gonna be. Yeah, Andrew's gonna be my go-to guy to.
Move that refrigerator.
Yeah, help me get this goddamn backpack off, Andrew. I'm dying over here. Do you have the video ready?
Yeah.
Are we going to try it again?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to try this video again. If it doesn't work this time, then fuck it. We're moving on. So here we go. It's a teaser. Of course I said teaser. I didn't say it was a whole goddamn trailer. Fuck off, Andrew. Like I said, there's more to it. There's more to it, but I think Tori is waiting until the Indiegogo releases on Thursday to release the rest of it. But altogether, the whole teaser that we shot, the edited version that Sean sent me, like it's less than a minute. Like it's only a little bit longer than that, but it's a teaser trailer. That's all it is. Yeah. While I fuck with this goddamn.
Would
TV.
you look at that there? We got Rob from Taint Bad Production
So yeah,
Company.
that was the
right
teaser
there
trailer
in the
that
comments.
we shot on.
I don't even know when he has time to do anything, 'cause he always making stuff. Well, I hope you have a fun time there, Rob. You tain't bad.
It's 'cause of the TV.
This fucking TV is fucking me all up. There it goes. It worked that time. The teaser worked that time. I can't play. Thought I was your favorite crew and me. All right, so yeah, that was the teaser trailer that we shot. Like I said, I believe that Tori is planning on releasing the entire thing on Thursday, which leads me into my next point. On Thursday, the Indiegogo for Wicked Ones kicks off. So be expecting to hear a lot about that and me plugging that a lot. It's Indiegogo time again. So, so yeah, other than that, I think that was all I wanted to cover before we got into the... Do what? Oh, yes, I do actually. One more thing before I go on into the episode, is Don't Fuck in the Woods 2. We do have a lot of shit that we have to make up for the movie, and on the, what is it, 22nd, I think? Yeah, 22nd, on September 22nd, here in just a couple weeks, we are making up some of the stuff that we have to make up for Don't Fuck in the Woods 2. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get back on the Don't Fuck set, because that set was definitely the shit. It was a lot of fun to shoot the amount of movie that we've shot. It was a lot of fun. So I'm excited to be back on set for that with Sean and Cheyenne and everybody and Brandon. Brandon, are you going to be there? Are you planning on attending? What? What? Do what? I don't know what's going on.
Rob. We played that. Cooter made an appearance.
Oh. Andrew has so much time on his hands. Anyway, yeah, the Cooter Brown, which I couldn't hear it, so I didn't know like where he was. I didn't even know he was on. Cooter Brown character, that is the logo from Rob. I hope you're not mad, because me and Andrew talked about it, and we didn't know how you would take it, but me and Andrew talked about it. But the Cooter Brown the cute Cooter Brown character that just showed is the oh, he loves it. Good. I knew he wouldn't care. That was a surprise to you, Rob. I'm glad you liked it. That was all Andrew's idea. Andrew came up with that idea. I think he did a really good job on animating it. But the Cooter Brown character is the logo, the logo character for Robin Stevens' production or effects company, Taint Bad Productions. So I know that Andrew recorded a couple different sayings for him. Which one did you show? The Rob one, right? That was the Rob one. Yeah. So I know Andrew recorded a few different sayings for him. We'll probably play those throughout the episode. And there will be more. This is the first I have heard anything about it. Heard anything about what? Don't fuck, maybe? Is that what he's talking about? Yeah. Don't fuck. Yeah. apparently, yeah, Brandon, don't, or October, god damn it, man, get your fucking shit together, TJ. September 22nd, I'm assuming, yeah, it's going to be at the campground, at the campground we shot at. We're doing makeup stuff for, Don't Fuck 2. Why do I feel like you were talking like 90 miles an hour tonight? Carol, thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry. Yeah, Rob liked it. So yeah, it's just a combination, like the TV fucking up and everything. Like it's irritating. Anyway,
I'm about to bring the 55-inch.
I'm about to smash it with a goddamn hammer. That's what I'm about to do. Kick my fucking foot through it. I'm probably setting it on fire after tonight's episode, just so you know. So yeah, moving on. Let's get into the show now. He's just so stoked for these tech problems. Yeah, that's what it is. Do what?
Want to show the other cooter thing or wait a little bit?
Yeah, fuck it. Go ahead and show him. We got another little cooter brown for you, Rob. I think Andrew has.
Would you go on and look at this? I got me a fancy job on this podcast, and they were able to get me some new teeth. I haven't looked so good in so long. I'm about to go around getting all the women. That tain't bad.
Tain't bad. Tain't bad. Yeah, that's like I said, that's the logo for Rob's FX company, Tain't Bad Productions. I know that I've said it a lot on the show. I know that I've plugged them a lot, but honestly, I love how you ask me a question, I answer, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. You gotta understand Brandon, fuck off. I don't have time for your shit. The comments are offset, so it takes it. Fuck off. Anyway, just stop looking at the TV, look at yourself. Anyway, moving on into the episode, because god damn it. Wrong Turn. Let's talk Wrong Turn. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, let's talk Wrong Turn. I was telling Andrew when I got here that a while back I found the 6 DVD collection at I think it was Walmart. I think I bought it at the 6 DVD collection. It was cheap as shit too. I think I got the whole collection for like, I don't know, $12 or some shit like that. And it's got all 6 movies, and then it's got a whole bunch of special features, a whole bunch of like special shit, making of shit. It was a really good little collection that I got. But Rob, that's so awesome. Thanks so much. Rob, you're welcome. I'm glad you liked him, or I'm glad you liked it. So anyway, Rob, I know you were really excited about tonight's episode. I know Rob, like I said earlier in the show, that Rob is a big fan of Wrong Turn. So I know that he was really excited about tonight's episode. So let's get into it. What was I saying? Oh yeah. About the whole collection. I guess I'll go fuck off then. Jesus Christ. Bought the whole collection at Walmart, and like I said, it comes with a whole bunch of special features, a whole bunch of special shit, making of stuff for each movie, and it was a really good little collection that I got. And I was telling Andrew that when I got home from work last night, or this morning, I want a counter for how many times TJ says shit. Didn't they do that on an episode of South Park or something at one point? I think. Yeah. I think like Comedy Central allowed them to say shit for one episode. I
think that's after 11.
Huh?
After 11 too.
Yeah. But I know that they allowed them to say shit uncensored for like one episode, and they ended up saying it like 111 times in like 24 minutes. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, I was telling Andrew that when I got home this morning, I threw the first one in because I was going to rewatch the whole series. I was going to rewatch them all. I just watched them when I bought it a while back, and I watched all of them over the course of like, I don't know, over the course of like a week or so. I watched them, and then today I knew that I was going to be talking about it, so I wanted to go back and rewatch them, and so I started watching them this morning when I got home from work. And I was telling Andrew that it's since the cease and desist, I think it counted for DJ. God, since the cease and desist. That was pretty much what that was.
And they said stop or we're turning off the stream.
Yeah, I know. That would be funny to have a counter of some sort like that. Are you? Oh, well, Andrew. Apparently, Andrew's already making it. So, good suggestion. Know if your dad still calls it the hell yeah, I call it the TV box. It's just a. Don't you call? What do you call it?
A television TV.
No, the remote, the TV box, the goddamn
TV.
Fuck off. Yes. People in my family still call the remote, as most normal people know it as. Yes, we do call it the TV box. Good question. Anyway, so yeah, I was telling Andrew that I started watching the first one again. The first one's by far my favorite in the whole series, but I'll get into that. But I started rewatching them today, and I made it almost through. I got about halfway through the sixth one, from 1 all the way up to 6. And I was telling Andrew that it is really fucking hard to watch a series of like the same movie essentially 6 times in one day. Like it was rough. It was a rough day today. God. But yeah, it was a rough day today watching all that. But I got through most of them. I got through all of them except only like the last 40 minutes or so of part 6. Which part 6 isn't even my favorite one anyway, so I'm not really that concerned about it. But so yeah. Let's get into the first one. The first Wrong Turn stars Eliza Dushku, which she's fucking awesome anyway. I've always liked her. I don't know what her first role, but the first time that I ever saw Eliza Dushku was in True Lies way back. Way back when I was a kid. She was in a movie called True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis. That was the first movie that I ever saw her in. And as a little kid, I saw it when I was a little kid. And as a little kid, TV box, get out of here with that. It's what I've called it my whole life. Get off my case. Yeah. Cooter's going to call it TV box, too. So, suck it. First is my favorite, too. Henry Rollins is in the second one. Yeah, Henry Rollins is in the second one, which I'm going to talk about the second one here in a minute. Honestly, I don't know what your ranking, Rob. I don't know what your ranking is for the 6 of them, but part 2 is probably my least favorite. I gotta say that it's probably my least favorite, but I mean, it's not bad, but it is definitely my least favorite in the series. But yeah, Henry Rollins is in the second one, but in the first one, why didn't nobody tell me this? Tell you what?
Henry Rollins is in it?
Huh?
Henry Rollins is in it, maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe that's what she... Yeah, I guess that is what she's talking about. Yes, Henry Rollins is in the second one, Danielle. I know that you're a big fan of him, but she's a babe. What? Henry Rollins? What? Hacker? I don't know what you... Oh, okay. Anyway. Oh, he's talking about Eliza Duke. Never mind. I misunderstood. I got you. I'm with you. But anyway, so yeah, the very first one, it's such an awesome movie. Like, one of the things that I like most about the Wrong Turn series is the effects in that movie alone are fucking. I know Rob can appreciate those. The effects alone in the entire series, even the ones that aren't, even the movies in the series that aren't as good as others. The effects alone are always on point. They always do a really good job on their effects, whether they're CGI. I mean, some of the CGI stuff, especially later on in the series, it looks like a lot of the things they really do kind of rely a lot on CGI, which sucks because as everybody knows, I've said it before, I love practical effects, but I lost my train of thought. CGI, yeah. A lot of the CGI as the series goes on gets kind of spotty and hit and miss. But I mean, for the most part, all of the effects from 1 all the way up to 6 are really good. They do still use a lot of practical effects from 1 all the way up, but they do start to rely a lot more on CGI as the series goes on. But That's one of the things that I like most about that series are the effects. A lot of the kills in the series, even like I said, even the movies that aren't as good as the others in the franchise. Even a lot of the kills are really, really fucking good and really clever and creative. For those of you that don't know, who haven't seen the series, Wrong Turn is basically about. Each film is about a group of college-aged people, early 20s, early to mid 20s, taking spoiler alert, taking a wrong turn on a backcountry road.
You spoiled it for me.
Oh, I know. But taking a wrong turn on backcountry road, and then they have a run. They have a run in with.
Of course, it works when I fucking don't want it to.
What?
They see me playing on Photoshop right now.
Do they? Well. But yeah, speaking of effects, if you need some props, let me know. I've got resources. What? What kind of props, hacker? You've got me curious. You've piqued my interest. But yeah, a lot of the kills in the series are really good, really creative, and really fucking brutal too. And another thing that I like is each movie starts out like within the first 5 minutes, there's some sort of crazy, brutal fucking murder. But for those of you that don't know, who haven't seen the movies, it's basically about early to mid 20 something people taking wrong turns on backcountry roads. They have run in with these three brothers, three inbred brothers, Sawtooth, One Eye, and Three Finger, and they're these real decrepit, fucking real deformed, inbred hillbillies is basically the best way that you can put it. I have never seen any of the wrong. Really, Corey? That really? Yeah, I mean they're good. I mean, for what they are, like the first one is fucking awesome. The first one is really fucking awesome. And like I said, as they go on, I can't remember if Tim DeZarn was in Wrong Turn or not. I think he was. He does such random horror shit. It's hard to keep up. Danielle, no, I don't believe that Tim was in any of them. Not that I remember. I don't ever remember seeing him in any of them. Yeah, I'm almost positive Tim, unless I overlooked him and I just didn't see him. But as far as I know, I don't think Tim was in any of the Wrong Turns. Corey, you're missing out. Yeah, Corey, they really are awesome movies. Like I said, some of them are better than others. Definitely the first one is definitely the best one of all of them. Which I'll give my ranking later in the episode. When the one girl gets her head cut in half, they built a tree for her to stand on so they could CG her head, eyes to do. Oh, are you talking about when she's up in the tree and then her body falls out of the tree and it's like bouncing off all the branches and shit? That's probably one of my favorite kills, which we do have a kill of the week.
I didn't change it or nothing.
Oh, you didn't? I lied. We don't have a kill of the week. Because after the last time that we showed like kills from movies, we almost got shut down. And Andrew was gonna try to
Make Cooter instead. My bad.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But Andrew was gonna try to change it and tweak it a little bit to kind of like beat the algorithm, the Facebook algorithm, but he didn't have time because he was working on the Cooter animation, which is fine with me because the Cooter animation's awesome too. So yeah, I lied. We don't have a kill of the week, but yeah, Rob, that kill that you're talking about is probably one of my favorite ones. And even that one, even though you know that it's all CG, I mean, obviously they can't really cut the girl's head off and her fall out of a tree. But just about anything vehicles, animal skins can be fresh also. Anyway, even though that kill is CGI, because like I said, obviously you can't cut somebody's head off and have her fall out of a tree, but the first one's budget was way bigger than any of the following 5 movies. Sock puppets. Yeah, see, that's what we should have. I think we do need to do the sock puppet thing because everybody wants it.
Yeah, we already.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna cut a sock puppet in half, getting dragged out of a car. Just saying. I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can do it.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, the CGI in the first one, what little CGI they did have to use in the first one, is definitely way better than the following following 5 movies. Cooter animation. Oh yeah, Corey, you just tuned in, so you didn't get to see it, but yeah, the Cooter Brown character is the the Cooter Brown character is the logo for Rob Collins' Taint Bad Productions, and Andrew animated it and made it into an animation for the show. Danielle said, someone who works for Facebook just heard you say we have a kill of the week and they lost their shit for 3 seconds. They're like, let's get ready to shut this fucking thing down. These fucking assholes. Kill of the week. Is any of your movie indie friends okay with showing their kills? Michelle, actually, we have been talking about, or we have been talking to people. I did hear special effects that you need help with. We have been talking to a lot of the people in our circle about showing videos from their movies, and a lot of them are really on board because, I mean, you got to think that, I mean, that's free publicity. I mean, you showcase stuff from movies that they've worked on and they've wrote and directed. So sometime in the future, I know that Rob said that we can show his we can show some kills from Mr. Buzzkill. I know that he said that last week. We never got around to it last week, but Velcro to rip it in half. Yeah, that's true. But we never got around to showing it last week. But I might save that for when Rob and Steven are on. But yeah, Rob and Steven, they're on board with showing kills from their movie. We've talked to a lot of other people in our circle that they're all cool with it too. So yeah, those kills from our friends and people's movies are coming. That is in the works. So yeah, that was a good question. Rob said, did I hear a special effect that you need help with? Yeah.
He's like, I'm getting the van ready.
Rob's like, hold on, I'll load the van. Dude, when they showed up on Don't Fuck with their fucking SUV and that trailer, they had shit everywhere. I have never seen anybody come to a film set with as much stuff as Rob and Steven did, and it was fucking awesome. Yeah, on Don't Fuck in the Woods, as everybody knows, Rob is part of Taint Bad. They do special effects, and when we did Don't Fuck in the Woods, Rob and Steven were the effects masters on Don't Fuck, and when they showed up on the first day, they showed up with an SUV slam full. Like, filled to the brim. Like, the only thing left that they could fit in that thing was Rob and Steven. Showed up with an SUV filled to the brim with stuff. And on top of that, a trailer. They pulled a trailer behind it, filled, like, overflowing with shit, man. It was nuts.
Well, it's been slow to make it. But...
Rob, let's make sock puppets. Make what? Oh, the counter? You're still doing that? Yeah, Andrew's still working on the counter.
You've been saying shit like every time I have to make a new one.
Oh. My bad. So anyway.
You said at least 4 times, so.
I'm sure I probably did. I say shit a lot. We were prepared. Yeah, definitely you were, man. You guys came with a lot of stuff. So anyway, yeah, Wrong Turn. The very first one is definitely the best one in the series. Like I said, I'm going to give my ranking for the whole series here in a few. I don't know if Rob, I don't know if you've seen, I assume you've seen all of them. I don't know if your ranking is the same, but, like I said, there are some that are better than others, but all in all, the entire series as a whole, it's a pretty good series. Especially if you like really brutal, gory craziness, because there's a lot of it. So yeah, the very first one, Eliza Dushku and Desmond Harrington, and a few other people. A lot of the people in these movies, a lot of them are really, you really don't recognize a lot of them. But I know that the first one has Eliza Dushku, Desmond Harrington, which, I mean, that's not a name that somebody really recognizes right offhand, but if you looked up a picture of him, you would probably recognize him from something. Jeremy Sisto, who I've always really liked him. I know that a lot of other people have had roles in the movie. Like Rob said earlier, Henry Rollins is in the second one. I know Doug Bradley is in the fifth one, which Doug Bradley was great in the fifth one, I thought. Is that a turd counter?
It's a shit counter. I don't want to just have shit spelled out.
Oh, is it really a turd? Is it really? God. Jesus. Yeah, Corey, it is. It's a turd counter. Yep. That's happening. Eat with sock puppets is a big titty cheerleader, sexy librarian, nerd jock stoner with him blank like for the killer. Cut out paper bags, all body parts attached by Velcro. There you go. That's how we'll do it. Body parts attached by Velcro, and we'll just super glue pictures of people to it. We'll super glue pictures of ourselves.
No, we'll print out the picture of the person, the mask and everything.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we'll do. Add 6 more for good measure. 6 more what?
Shits.
Oh, yeah. That's, she's probably not wrong. You missed 2 shits. 3 if TJ reads this. God damn it. Well, there's 3.
What are we at, 9 now?
So anyway, yeah. The very first one, the very first wrong turn is definitely the best one in the whole series. There are some, like I said earlier, there are some awesome kills in the entire series alone. Like in the entire series as a whole. Some kills are better than others. Some of them it doesn't really seem like they put much thought or time or effort into. And like I said, some of them are really CGI heavy, and you can tell on a lot of, especially later in the series, you can tell that a lot of them are really CGI heavy. But as far as the actual practical, the practical, crazy, bloody, gory kills that the brothers do in the movie, they are fucking nuts. And like I said, we did have one, but Andrew was working on the Cooter thing, so we didn't get to really make any changes or tweak it at all. But the one that I did choose was from, I think I sent you one from Wrong Turn 2. I think that's one of them. Yeah, it was 2. The kill, there's a kill in the, like I said earlier, each movie starts within the first 5 or 6 minutes. There's some sort of brutal, crazy, fucking off the wall, gory ass kill. And the one that I chose for kill of the week, in the second film, there's at the very beginning, there's a chick driving to a film set for a reality. The second one takes place. It's a reality. It's basically a reality TV show, kind of. I guess. Yeah, it's a reality TV show, and the chick at the beginning is driving to set to be on this reality TV show, and so, you know what else happens a lot in these movies? In just about every single movie, at the beginning, somebody's driving and they hit one of the brothers. Like every single movie, one of the brothers gets hit. And I just thought I noticed it today as I was binge watching and powering through them, that it's kind of funny actually, because every single goddamn movie, one of the brothers is getting hit by a car. But you'd think they would find a different way to go about luring these people and capturing them and killing them. It's like, no, yeah, I'm just gonna jump out in front of this car and let it run me over. God, that would fucking suck. It's the best opening in my opinion in the franchise. I mean, but yeah, see, Rob knows which one I'm talking about. But in the second one, it's a chick driving to a film set, and she hits one of the brothers in her car. She gets out, and then he's choking on his own blood. She goes to give him CPR, and he bites her bottom lip off and rips her whole bottom lip off her face. And then she starts running away, and then one of the other brothers shows up behind her and cuts her in half with an axe from head straight down the middle of her body all the way down. And it shows her, like, camera ends on her feet, and you just see her whole body like split in half. One leg goes this way, one leg goes that way, and it's just such an awesome fucking kill. Why change a working trap? I mean, I get that. I understand that, Michelle, but still, you would think that they would get tired of getting hit by a goddamn car every time they want to kill somebody. At least I know I would. I would try to figure something else out. Don't fuck with the formula. Okay, I'll give you that. So anyway, I don't even know where I was going. I don't know where I was going with that. But let's see. What is the first kill? Yeah, and the first one thing that like the opening kills in each movie they get more and more crazy as the series goes on, even though each movie doesn't necessarily get better and better, but each opening kill in the series gets crazier and crazier, I think. The first one, the first movie, the opening kill was two mountain climbers. The one mountain climber makes it to the top. They end up killing him off screen, throwing him off the cliff. And then his girlfriend that is with him, what the hell? Climbing the mountain also. She ends up cutting her rope and she falls down off the cliff, and then they catch her and they drag her and they kill her off screen too. So that one, the first one, even though the first movie is my favorite one in the series, the opening kill in it isn't really necessarily the greatest. Do they draw straws to see who gets hit? Yeah, Rob. Yes, do they draw straws to see who gets hit? I know that I would, because I would get I would get sick of being hit by a goddamn car every single time. Oh, Hannah Fox is here again. Hey, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. If I remember right, Hannah, you are in Hawaii, correct? I think. Maybe it's somebody else, but I remember stuff kind of sometimes, especially if I'm right, then I'm awesome. But Hannah, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, Rob, do they draw straws to see who gets hit? I know I would, because I would get sick and tired of, I did it the last 4 goddamn times. I'm not getting hit by another fucking car again. I feel like those movies are mainly for people who love backwoods movies like myself. Yeah, I mean, they definitely do cater to, like, I mean, it's definitely in the vein of stuff like Deliverance and stuff like that, where it's backwoods. You have inbred hillbillies that are just slaughtering basically innocent people, except for the third one. I think it's the third one. Yeah, the third one, even though I just watched them, there's 6 of them, so it's hard to keep them all straight. The third one, yeah. The third one is about a group of prison inmates that are being transported to another prison, and the brothers run them off the road in their prison escort or prison transport bus, run them off the road, the bus crashes, and they all escape. So that's the third one. I feel like in that one, a lot of the people, all the people in that movie that died, they deserve to die. But essentially, for the most part, they're just picking off innocent people. Yes, sir. Backwoods killers are the best, even if it's all a misunderstanding. Couch. Oh, cough. Oh, it was like couch. The only thing, for some reason, the only thing that popped in my mind when I read couch. I don't know if anybody watches It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but there's an episode where Frank, Danny DeVito's character Frank, is sofa. Danny DeVito's character Frank sews himself into the back of a couch so that he can sneak into an office party that he once owned, and they sneak him into this office party so that he can hear people talk about him, and he sews himself into a couch, and then at one point toward the end of the episode, he rips himself out and he's butt-ass naked and sweaty, and it's just fucking hilarious. That's the only thing that I could think of when I read couch. But yeah, anyway, the third one is about a group of prison inmates that escape, and they escape in West Virginia or whatever, and then they start getting picked off by these 3 brothers. Yeah. I'm having a lot of brain farts tonight. Like I said, I blasted through these today, so I didn't get a lot of sleep, so bear with me. What movies are you even talking about? I'm late to the party, obviously. Hannah, we are talking about the Wrong Turn series. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but the Wrong Turn, there's 6 of them. Apparently, I know recently, or I read something earlier that recently, maybe last year or something, there are talks of a 7th one. So hopefully that happens. Like I said, I obviously wouldn't be talking about Wrong Turn if I wasn't a fan of the series. But I hope that when Frank's on the couch, see, Rob knows what episode I'm talking about. But yeah, there's apparently a 7th one is in the works, which I hope so, because even though some are better than others, I still like the series as a whole, so I'm excited for the possibility of a 7th one. But yeah, Hannah, we're talking about Wrong Turn. Yeah, there's 6 of them altogether. I don't know where I'm going with this. Like I said, I didn't get much sleep today. That close up though. Are you close up on me or something? Jesus. What's up, ladies? It's TV.
Do it again?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
All right. Andrew's gonna fuck with it, so I don't have to.
I'm about to go grab the other one. Shit.
Apparently, Andrew has another TV, so hopefully, we'll have to definitely wear it. Is it like handy?
No, it's the big one.
No, yeah, you don't have to get it now, but maybe I can go to like fucking like Big Lots or not Big Lots,
Big
but
Lots.
but like Goodwill or something and try and find a cheap shitty one.
This one used to be good as fuck.
I know it used to be really good, but here just these last couple episodes, it's been fucking up for some reason. I don't know why. It's just an old shitty TV.
It's like one of the first.
I'd direct part 7 if I could. Hell yeah, Rob, I would definitely be on board with that. Fuck, I've seen the first 2. I thought they stopped after that. Hannah, nope, they definitely did not stop. They made 4 more, 4 more, and with the prospects of a fifth extra one, 5th sequel. 5th, no, a 6th sequel. She said she's Jesus Christ. All right, I'm done fucking with that TV. Let me get the comments up on here because this TV is driving me fucking nuts.
Me too.
All right, there we go. Yeah, Rob, I would definitely be a part of that. Be a part of 7 if you directed it. Danielle said, "You need to know there's a giant shit next to your head." Yeah, I'm well aware. Andrew, I didn't even know that he was putting like an actual turd up, but I think it's kind of fucking funny actually. So yeah, wrong turn. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, talking about the second one. I know Rob mentioned Henry Rollins earlier. We'll talk about the second one real quick. The second one, like I said, is not my favorite one in the series, but they're number 8. What? They're number 8, Michelle. I don't know what you mean. They're number 8. But anyway, the second one stars Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins is in it. Oh, I know what I was going to say earlier. A lot of the, aside from the first one with Eliza Dushku and Jeremy Sisto and a couple others, aside from the first one, a lot of the actors in each entry in the series, a lot of them are unknown. Like I don't really recognize a lot of them. I don't really recognize a lot of them, but even though they are a lot of like they've done a really good job in casting. Like a lot of the actors in them are really good. But Rob, I know that you said that that you liked the first, or you liked the second one with Henry Rollins. But honestly, to tell you the truth, I felt like Henry Rollins was probably the weakest part of part 2. I just felt like his dialogue was too. Jesus Christ, are you fucking kidding me? You didn't have to. God damn. Holy shit. You didn't have to really do that.
I'm taking it with me when we're done anyway.
Is that the one from your living room? God damn. Jesus. So, oh my God. Andrew, the TV that we have been using is what, 32 inches?
No, 19.
19 inches. The TV that we are using, 19. There's no way that's 19.
Oh, maybe it isn't. I don't know.
The TV that we're using, it's at least 30 inches. But he just brought, god damn. How big is that one?
55. Maybe you don't have to do this now.
He just brought his 55-inch TV down here. Oh,
You
God.
don't have to squint now, guys.
Hopefully not. God damn. The real struggle are the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, etc. Worth watching. Hannah, I'll just go ahead and give my ranking now because since you asked. third, fourth, fifth, and sixth worth watching. My ranking for these, for the Wrong Turn movies are, definitely number one is at the top of the list, because number one is definitely the best. God damn, dude. Jesus Christ.
Keep going.
Number one is definitely the best. So number one, my ranking for the series are, you're about to hit that camera.
That's fine. I'm not using it anymore.
Oh, okay. My rankings for the series are definitely 1, 4. Part 4 is a prequel. It's called Bloody Beginnings. Part 4 is after the first one, definitely by far the best one in the whole series. Acting was on point. Also blame Brandon for introducing me to y'all. Yeah, I know that you, Hannah, I know that you are a friend of Brandon's. I remember you were on last week, and he called you out, and so I knew that you guys knew each other. So thank you, Brandon, for introducing Hannah to us. So yeah, 4 is a prequel. So it gives like the origin story of the three brothers and like how they became who they are and why they do the things that they do. Which there's I know Rob said that the opening kill from the first one is his favorite one in the whole series. I have to say that the fourth one, the opening kill in the fourth one, is fucking awesome. Like, if you don't watch anything if you don't watch any of part 4, at least watch the opening kill, because it is fucking nuts. Like, I don't know if I should give it away. Yeah, fuck it. It's an old movie. If you haven't seen it now, then you're out of luck. You're welcome from Brandon.
For introducing to us. There you go.
Oh my god! Holy fucking shit! Yeah, you're right. I don't think I have to squint anymore. Jesus. So anyway, part 4. So yeah, I know Rob put his. Actually, me and Rob's 6, 5, 3, 2. Me and Rob have the exact same ranking, I think. 1, 4, 6, 5. Nah, one difference. My ranking is 1, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2. Rob, that's crazy. That our ranking is almost exactly the same. But yes, Hannah, I do have to say that they are worth watching, especially if you were a fan of the first one. Like if you like the whole mountain men, cannibalistic hillbillies going around killing people, then they definitely are worth watching. God damn, Jesus, they definitely are worth watching. Which I love all that crazy, gory, fucking bloody shit. So I don't know what you're doing. This thing is, God, this is nuts. I never thought that I would see a 55-inch TV down here. Like, this is crazy. But yeah, they definitely are worth watching. Part 4 is, if you don't watch any other ones in the series, at least watch Part 4, because Part 4 is just fucking awesome. It takes place, like I said, it's a prequel. It gives you, you showed your face.
Well,
Did you?
Maybe, I don't know.
Damn it.
It wasn't that for a side profile.
It was for,
we've done that.
Yeah, we've done side profiles. Scene 5 and 6, I stopped watching after that.
Are squinting.
I can't help it. But they're all fantastic kills. But yeah, Part 4, if you don't watch any other ones in the series, Hannah, definitely watch Part 4 at least. It gives a backstory into why the brothers are the way that they are. Gives kind of shows a little bit about their history, I guess. And aside from the first one, it's just straight up the best one in the whole series. Haven't seen 5 and 6, stopped watching. We know good movies. Yeah, I mean, like I said, me and Rob's rankings are almost exactly the same, aside from one difference. I really liked 5 because 5 has let me rephrase. I like 5 for the most part is what I'll say. 5 for the most part is really good. I love Doug Bradley in it. Doug Bradley is really, really awesome in it. He's just a really crazy, brutal, fucking methodical dude. Like, he's just so good at it, and his acting in it is just so fucking good. One thing that I don't like about 5, though, Rob, I don't know if you've ever noticed it or not, but what?
I was pointing to the other camera.
Oh, well, it's hard to tell because we got this giant fucking movie screen right here. I thought you were pointing to the TV. Jesus. You were being a size queen. You squinted at 30 inches. Now you have 55. I can't help it. My eyes are fucking terrible. But part 5, one of the things that I don't like, one of my least favorite things about part 5 is you can clearly tell that the entire movie takes place on a soundstage, and it's really, really fucking obvious. A lot of the lighting really gives it away. It just looks really, the town that part 5 takes place in. Okay, done fucking. You're gonna go through all the wrong turns starting tonight. I'll drag my way through again. Dinner time here. Let me see that I'll be here on he eyeball. What? I think it cuts off over here. But Hannah, enjoy your dinner. I know that it's here again next week. Emphasis on the eyeballs. Yeah, enjoy your dinner, Hannah. We will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit before you had to go. But yeah, part 5, it definitely is. It takes place on a soundstage. You can clearly tell the town that it takes place on. Do what?
Keep going.
The town that it takes place in is it's just too clean and too neat and pretty, and it just looks fake. Like, you can tell that it's a soundstage. And like I said, a lot of the lighting gives it away because as they're walking down the streets or whatever, they're casting 5, 6, 7 different shadows at times. Head moves. Yeah, I know, because now I gotta go read through.
You get all the comments though. So.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely works.
Still squinting though. I don't know.
I know. Like, it's not as bad. Like, I can see it better, but
I'm gonna shrink this up more, make it so you don't have to see it that big. I guess.
no, it's fine.
No, I meant like.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. The eyeballs. Emphasis on the eyeballs.
I don't know.
I don't understand that joke. I don't understand what you mean, emphasis on the eyeballs. Unless, I don't know. Unless she's making fun of me squinting.
Probably.
Maybe. He's part Asian. It's his nature. Fuck off. So yeah. It's his nature. But yeah, part 5, it takes place on a soundstage. You can clearly tell. But other than that, part 5 is really, really good. Doug Bradley fucking kills it. Doug Bradley is awesome in it. Part 5 has some really, really creative kills too, but I know that there's some of them are better than others. Some of the kills, and it's like that in every single movie. Some of the kills are better than others. Andrew gets one of those curved TVs. We can watch TJ's head spin. Yeah. Or stoned.
Works a lot better though, for sure.
Yeah. It felt like that about part 2. There were times I felt it was too clean when they were in the buildings. Yeah, I mean, part 2 also is, I kind of felt the same way too. The thing that I like the most about the first one is they really did shoot it like out in the woods. You can tell that it's out in the woods, but just TJ's. You can tell that they really shot it out in the woods on location. But as the series goes on, especially in the 5th one, it's Bust TJ's Balls Night on H&H. Yes, it is apparently. Kind of felt like part 2.
Isn't that what the Heckles is?
Yeah, I mean, it's called Heckles and Horror, so.
Isn't that what you do when you're at a comedy show? You heckle a person?
Yep, damn right. But yeah, part 2, I do agree that some of the sets in part 2 were kind of like really, really clean. The outside wood stuff is really good, but yeah, as far as the 5th one goes, it's just way too clean, and it's because the whole series is these gross, dirty ass inbred hillbillies pick off all these people and kill them one by one. But the 5th one, I think the 5th one is the only one that takes place. Most of the other ones take place like out in the wilderness. But the 5th one, I think, is the only one that takes place like in a town, in a city, and I just wish they would have done it differently and went to an actual town or an actual town and shot the movie instead of doing it on a sound stage, because it just looks really way too fake, and I don't know, I just couldn't really get into it as much. But fuck, I'm all fucked up tonight.
You're talking about Wrong Turn 5 last night.
Yeah. And like I said, I made it through almost all of them today. I didn't quite get through all the way through 6 because I had to sleep at some point. So I ended up falling asleep at some point today. But I got about halfway through 6. 6 is another one that I said earlier. Watching the series that each of the brothers are. I mean, you know that they're it's implied in the first one that they're inbred, and you kind of see that with all their deformations and stuff. And as the series goes on, you really start to get a deeper look into that. I know that in the second one. In the second one, you really start to see a lot of they really go a lot deeper into that whole inbredness, I guess is the word you could say.
Back hill stuff.
Yeah, the kind of the back hills, West Virginia type stuff, because they really show a lot more of like the relationships between the brothers and the family, I guess you could say. If you ever do a hillbilly movie, let me know. I can hook you up with my hillbilliness.
What's your cousin?
Kid that I went to school with. Yeah, Hacker. I'll keep you in mind. I'll keep you in mind if I ever do a hillbilly movie. Yeah, Danielle, I know I do. I know I need sleep. But yeah, I was talking about the 6th one. I didn't get all the way through the 6th one today, and like I was saying, as the series goes on, they really like delve a lot more deeply into like the inbred nature of the hillbillies, and the 6th one, like it goes kind of off the rails. Is that thing all? I don't. It looked like it was shaking awfully bad. I would fucking hate to knock this TV off.
It only cost $100 or something.
Really? Oh, I would still feel terrible. But the 6th one is they really go all out with the inbred stuff. Yeah, it was shaking bad a minute ago, so I thought it was going. Yeah, it's fine. Just yelling, yeah.
All this fuckery.
All this goddamn fuckery. Yeah. But yeah, and the 6th one, they really delve a lot deeper into the inbredness and you really get a lot more backstory. The 6th one takes place in a hotel type resort type thing out in the boonies. Guy, he gets an email from these people who are supposedly his family. They tell him that somebody in his family has died. He inherited this big giant resort. Him and his friends go, and then they start to brainwash him a little bit. And a lot of crazy shit happens in the 6th one. There's I know I've said it before in the show that like breaking bones and stuff, like bones popping out of skin and bones breaking and shit, kind of they give me the heebie-jeebies real bad when I watch movies. In part 6, there's one kill in particular where that happens. Dude and his girlfriend are banging in this basement, and one of the hillbillies comes up behind him, clocks him with a little small statue, a little handheld statue, knocks him unconscious. He goes down, and then the chick that he was banging is still laying there on the table, butt-ass naked, and they each one grab one of her legs and like pull it apart and like rip them off, and it shows like the bones popping out and shit, and it's really fucking gross. But it's a good kill though, and it's a good practical effect. Like I said, I love practical effects, and they did a good job with it. But the whole bone thing really fucking freaks me out. Really freaks me out for some reason. But yeah, you really get a lot of the backstory. They brainwash this guy who has apparently inherited this whole big resort. End up brainwashing him. He ends up kind of doing their bidding, I guess. But yeah, the sixth one is also a really crazy addition to the series. Yeah. How long have we been on?
1 hour and 13 minutes.
Oh my god, it feels like an eternity. So yeah, does anybody have any questions? Jesus Christ. This episode. Eyeball stuff gives me the creepy crawlies. Bones, no. Yeah, bones freak me out, but eyeball stuff, like, I can watch pretty much anything, like, when it comes to other gore, like eyeballs and shit. But the two things that really freak me out the most are bones breaking and popping out of skin, and, I don't even want to say it, because just talking about it freaks me out, is, fingernails get ripped off. Like, I cannot handle...
I thought you were going to say spiders for a minute there.
No. I can watch like, I don't like seeing spiders in person, like face to face. I hate spiders, but seeing spiders on TV or movies, and that doesn't bother me. But when it comes to bones breaking and fingernails getting ripped off, holy fuck, God, man. Especially fingernails, man.
Yeah,
Oh, God. My brother always tries to fuck with me because he watches a lot of, like, he for some reason, like, he's on Reddit a lot. You know, Reddit, they always post, like, I know that he'll go through, like, the day or whatever. It feels like an eternity. It does. But they always put, like, a lot of people will post, like, videos, and they'll put some innocent type title, and then you click on it, and some sports player's bone getting broken in half. And he's always fucking with me because my brother's always trying to get me to watch these broken bone videos, and God, it's so gross. So yeah, broken bones and fingernails are definitely the grossest shit. Medical shit freaks me out. Medical? What do you mean medical shit? Like surgery type stuff, Danielle? Speaking, that reminds me. Speaking of, I mean, it's not really medical, but it kind of reminded me. In part 5? Yeah. Part 5. In part 5 of Wrong Turn, there's one thing that I don't know why this medical reminded me of it, but yeah, American Mary is a great movie. That's the first thing that popped in my head when you said medical shit freaks me out, because I was going to recommend American Mary if you haven't seen it yet. But one thing in part 5 that was really fucking well done and really great. Oh man. Yeah, that's gross too, Michelle. I forgot about that. That is fucking gross. Oh God. Michelle said those Achilles tendon cuts give me the chills, and that makes me cringe. Everything else is meh. Yeah, Achilles tendon cuts definitely gross me out too. I think probably the worst one that I've ever seen that I can think of that comes to mind is from Pet Sematary, where Gage is underneath the bed and he cuts Judd's Achilles tendon. Oh my God! And then when Judd goes down and it, like, you see it separate, and it's so fucking gross. Oh, yeah, there is one in Hostel too, isn't there? Yeah, that's right. I do remember that. But yeah, Achilles tendon cuts are gross too. That really grosses me out. But yeah, another thing that the medical thing reminded me of was in part 5, there's a part where one of the characters are in a car, and yeah, see, Michelle knows Judd's cut. It's fucking gross. Dude is in a car, and they've got like a really sharp, surgically sharp knife in this guy's stomach, and chick goes up to save him. She sees that he's tied up in this car. Chick goes up to save him, and when she goes to open the door, it's the knife is attached to a pulley system, and when she opens the door, the rope that goes around and is connected to the knife pulls the knife up, and it just slices this guy open, and his guts start falling out. She's trying to shovel him back in, and for some reason Danielle saying medical stuff freaked her out. That's what it reminded me of. But yeah, American Mary. If anybody hasn't seen American Mary, definitely. What House of Wax made me laugh. It was bad. Is there? Yeah, I think there. I think I know which one you're talking about, Michelle. I just recently watched House of Wax too, but for some reason I can't remember an Achilles heel or Achilles tendon cut, but like part of me says that I remember it, but part of me says I don't. But I believe you though. But the one in yeah, I mean like we were just the one in Hostel, the Achilles tendon cut is terrible in Hostel.
To, like, walk with it.
I know, dude. Oh god, it's so. Oh my god, and just thinking, like, could you imagine the sensation? Like, oh god, it freaks me out just even thinking about it. Ah, it's so gross.
Somebody's yelling at Danielle.
And horror, Danielle. What?
Because she's saying, fuck you for talking about the...
Oh yeah.
Chucky has a couple good ones in.
A couple Achilles.
Yeah.
Does he?
I know, at least in the first one or second one.
Really?
When he's underneath the bed, cuts her and then pushes her out the window, I think.
Oh yeah. I think you are right.
It wasn't that bad, though. But...
You need to hang out when I butcher animals. It'll give you nightmares. Jesus Christ. I've seen videos and stuff online, Hacker, so I've never seen it firsthand, but I have seen it online, so I don't think I could either. That'd be
like, I like buying my meat in plastic.
Yeah, I don't want to see its face. You know what I mean?
I'd be like, oh, look at it. I can't kill it now.
Yeah. Nip Tuck isn't horror, but there's a surgical killer, and I was terrified. I never got into Nip Tuck, Danielle. I had a friend. Huh?
Love Nip Tuck.
Really? Is it really that good? It looked.
It's like a drama for males, basically.
Really, it looked really boring to me. I had a friend in high school that was really big into it, and I tried watching it once or twice with him, and I just couldn't get into it.
You have to like watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Type deal. But you don't really care about them if you just watch it random.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's true, but
the whole thing is about like they do illegal shit to get by.
Yeah. I've never seen Nip Tuck, but Andrew says that he likes it. Andrew says it's good. I had a friend in high school that watched it who was obsessed with it. He loved the show. I never really got into it, but maybe I do need to just try it out again and check it out.
I got the surgical stuff in Dexter.
Yeah, I mean Dexter has Danielle, have you seen Dexter? Dexter has a lot of like really surgical type stuff in it. Nip Tuck Killer was he was giving Joker faces for free.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Doing like Kelsey Smiles or whatever they're called.
And then like they're like a whole season of him, he gets caught up with a drug dealer and he has to like cut open people's stomachs and like to bring it like have a bunch of cocaine and like the stuff pops and people die.
Jesus Christ, that's nuts. There's lots of titties in Nip Tuck. Well, I'm on board because I like titties in my horror stuff. Even though Nip Tuck isn't horror. Yeah. Even though Nip Tuck isn't horror, but I do like titties.
Enough.
Yeah, I do like titties. Yeah, see, I don't understand any of these references about Nip Tuck because I've never watched the show. A meth era of Nip Tuck.
Oh, there was like doing meth and stuff.
Oh, really?
That's when they were cutting them open and taking out the stuff. That's what I was talking about.
Oh.
Doing the drugs.
Oh yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I've never seen Nip Tuck, so I'm a lot of these references and stuff are flying over my head, except for the titties. I got that one. And it's the same with Wrong Turn. Like there's a lot of titties in Wrong Turn too. Well, I like titties.
I like them too.
Like, no, I didn't see Dexter. I'm not stupid. I can't. I heard there's books, so I will read these. But fuck that as a show. No. Why do you say that, Danielle?
Like the surgical stuff, it makes you crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, I get that, but
there's not really that much I mean, there is.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
it
show a lot. Yeah, I mean, he lays all his tools and shit out, but I mean, it doesn't show a lot of.
A lot of cutting though. There's a little. He cuts everyone and puts it little.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is true. Yeah.
In between, for some reason, he keeps their blood.
Dexter is the shit because he's a serial killer. They all have to keep their little mementos.
I know.
I always thought that was really cool. Like he keeps like a drop of blood on a microscope plate or whatever those. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't have furniture for coasters.
Didn't see Dexter. Danielle, you're really missing out because Dexter is the shit. Dexter was a really good show. It really gets kind of redundant. It gets repetitive after a while, but Dexter is definitely a bomb-ass show. Definitely worth watching. I've never read the books. But yeah, the show is fucking awesome. I didn't like how it ended, though. You've seen the whole thing, right?
Yeah, the ending's kind of...
Yeah. I didn't like how it ended, how they ended the whole series. I understand that.
Rather for the just fade to black after?
No. I just wish.
And he wasn't for sure if they were gonna get canceled or not. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I don't know. I just wish it ended a little bit differently. I'm not going to give anything away for the people that haven't seen it, but I wish it would have ended a little bit differently.
What about Breaking Bad? Do you like the way that ended?
Where they killed him?
Well, we don't know if he's dead or not.
It was pretty heavily implied. I'm pretty sure they killed him. I like that. Had to happen though. Like, I like how Breaking Bad ended. That had to happen.
Sopranos.
Never watched The Sopranos.
It just fades to black. Like,
really?
Literally, like in the middle of conversation, and it just fades to black.
See, that's so shitty. Yeah, I've never seen The Sopranos. I hear it's great though, but I've never seen it. But as far as Breaking Bad though, like that had to happen. Like, I feel like, yeah.
You don't get a confirmation that he's dead or not. I mean, it's implied that he's dead.
Yeah, I think they left Breaking Bad open to where it was open to interpretation. Did he get caught? Was he alive when they showed up? When the cops showed up, or did he get killed? I always assumed that he got killed. That's how I always watched it. But yeah, Dexter is a great show. I can't recommend that enough, and it really is good. Can't blame Dexter for being a psycho. That kind of ruined it for me. Danielle, I think I've heard of that kid. Actually, I know that I think I've heard either you or Roman talk about that kid. I don't know him personally, but I know that I've heard one of you two talk about him. That's fucking nuts. Oh yeah. How long have we been on?
About 120.
I think I'm going to. So yeah.
Ask Rob if he wants Scooter to say anything to let us know.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll text him after we get after we get done with the show. I don't even know if he's still watching. So yeah, I think I've about ran out of shit to talk about. So yeah.
I love the way you end this. It's just, I'm done.
Fade to black. We're Sopranos in this bitch. You can't let ignorant ass people ruin shows for you, Danny. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that, Michelle. Dexter is definitely the shit. I wouldn't let that crazy lunatic that you know ruin it for you because it's such a good show. I'm not saying that's on the show at all. Let's make that Clee. Oh, I think you meant to say clear. Let's make that clear. Not saying that's on the show. Oh, let's make that clear. Yeah. I guess that's what you meant. All right, so anyway, I think that's going to do it for us.
You only got up to 7 shits. That's it.
Really? I'll beat the record next time. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Clear. Fade to black Sopranos. See ya.
I'm just gonna sit here for a while.
Would you go on and look at this? I got me a fancy job on this podcast, and they were able to get me some new teeth. I haven't looked so good in so long, I'm about to go round getting all the women. That ain't bad.